59 to 63. The word janati, no, he knows, okay, is used in Vedas. What is the meaning of that? If you take the common man's understanding of janati, knows, okay. So a person who is gnani or a wise man, he has a different understanding, and a common man has a different understanding. If you take a common man's understanding, janati means he knows. Okay, he knows. For him, there is nothing called Atma. He doesn't know about Atma. He says, I know, which means referring to body and mind, which is ego. Okay, for him, there is no concept of Atma. He is only saying, I know. I know is referring to the body and mind. Right? So, obviously, that doesn't make sense in terms of Vedas, because Vedas are referring to Atma, not to the body and mind. What's happening in the case of common man is there is a mirror, and I am looking at my face in the mirror. So there is some dust in the mirror. So there's a stain in the mirror. So the person may start thinking, oh, there is a stain in my face also. What is there in the mirror, a reflection in the mirror, that you can put it on the superimpose on the face. And what is there on the face, you may superimpose on the mirror. So similarly, there is a reflection of consciousness, Chidabhasa, in the intellect. Okay. So for that Chidabhasa, reflect consciousness, I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, all these things are superimposed. And say the consciousness does this. This belongs to the self. You can confuse, you can mistake. Like there's a stain in the mirror, you can think that there's a stain in my face. Like that, the qualities of Chidavasa or Antakarna, the mind, which is empowered by the reflected consciousness, can be superimposed on the self. So similarly, the awareness or knowing principle is superimposed on the intellect in the form of Chidavasa, reflected consciousness. So now you use the word, for both of them you use the word I know. Even though the knowingness, the knowing ability doesn't belong to the intellect. Knowing ability is the power of awareness, is the consciousness, awareness. You say Janati, he knows. So now what's happening? For the qualities of the self, the nature of the self is superimposed on the reflection, Chidabhasa. So the reflection you are superimposing on the self. There is a mutual superimposition. Self is not a doer, self is not an enjoyer, self is not a knower. The knowership, enjoyership, and doership is superimposed on the self, and the awareness or knowing ability is superimposed on the intellect. So this is mutual superimposition is taking place, and this is this confusion has to be resolved to understand the real meaning of Janati, the knows, awareness. Okay. So what is the meaning of Janati? You have to understand. There is a mutual superimposition happening. So without understanding essentially what Vedas are referring, you cannot get the meaning. So there's a mutual superimposition. Now, what are you referring to as Janati, knowing, he knows? That you have to understand. Are you clear?